The new U.S. Customs and Border Protection app encourages migrants to self-deport. With an estimated 500,000 undocumented immigrants in Harris County, KPRC2's Jaewon Jung spoke to an immigration advocate about the impact the app could have on the community here.
This app was once called CBP One and allowed migrants to apply for asylum. Now it's called CBP Home and gives illegal immigrants the option to leave now and return to the country legally later. But one Houston area immigrant advocate I spoke to questions how that would work.
If you leave now, you may have an opportunity to return.
This ad with Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem is part of a $200 million campaign from the U.S. government to encourage illegal migrants to, quote, stay out and leave now. It rolled out along with the new U.S. Customs and Border Protection app called CBP Home, allowing undocumented immigrants to self-deport.
There's been a gamut of emotions.
I spoke with Cesar Espinoza, the executive director of FIEL, an immigrant-led civil rights organization based in Houston. He tells me he's heard about this app and concerns from the community he works close with.
We have heard people saying, that how are we going to do that? We don't have an intent to leave, so why would we sign up for something like that? So at the end of the day, I think once again, it plays more into people's fears.
I'm Kristi Noem.
Although Secretary Noem says those who self-deport, quote, may still have the opportunity to return legally in the future and live the American dream, Espinoza has doubts.
These folks have not really looked at immigration code. Right now, there's laws in place that if you have accrued unlawful status and you depart the country, even if it's voluntary, you still get bars from coming back.
He's talking about the Illegal Immigration Reform and Immigration Responsibility Act, better known as IRA. It states undocumented immigrants who are in the U.S. for more than 180 days but less than 365 must stay outside the U.S. for at least 3 years. And for those who stay here for more than 365 days, they must wait 10 years.
They're trying to make immigrants' lives so difficult that people would just say, we're just going to throw our hands up and leave.
Nearly 1 million people used the original CBP One app to schedule asylum appointments, but all pending appointments have been canceled by the U.S. government. In Houston, Jaewon Jung, KPRC2 News.